shallow waters, but it's gonna get you nowhere. And I'm way too good to waste my time on boys like you. Can you speak without a filter? Can you give me something better? I bet you do. Hey baby, if you wanna get to know me, all you gotta do is take me to your heart, yeah. Hey baby, if you want me to be with you, all you gotta do is take me to your heart, yeah. Come on, give me something real, doesn't have to be ideal, just a part of you that's honest, that's all I want. Hey baby, if you wanna get to know me, all you gotta do is take me to your heart, yeah. Could you shut up for once, relax that eager tongue, and let me tell you something about myself. I'm not the clueless one, I'm neither weak nor dumb, so I don't buy this version of you have. You can swim in shallow waters, but it's gonna get you nowhere. And I'm way too good to waste my time on boys like you. Can you speak without a filter? Can you give me something better? I bet you do. Hey baby,
Push the like button.
know me, all you gotta do is take me to your heart, yeah. Hey baby, if you want me to be with you, all you gotta do is take me to your heart, yeah. Come on, give me something real, doesn't have to be ideal, just a part of you that's honest, that's all I want. Hey baby, if you wanna get to know me, all you gotta do is take me to your heart, yeah. I'll give you today to take me away. If you hear what I'm saying, you know to a place. Boy, can you prove there's much more to you? I bet you do. Hey baby, if you wanna get to know me, all you gotta do is take me to your heart, yeah. Hey baby, if you want me to be with you, all you gotta do is take me to your heart, yeah. Come on, give me something real, doesn't have to be ideal, just a part of you that's honest, that's all I want. Hey baby, if you wanna get to know me, all you gotta do is take me to your heart, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to start the after episode live stream. Do me a favor and punch that like button. You guys ready to do this?
I'm the best thing that has ever happened to you. Here's your time to shine. Now show me what you can do. The way my hands
Ladies and gentlemen, hello everybody. Dave Neal here, comic host of Bachelor Nation News, and we have a after episode live stream. What did you think about that episode? Let's turn the clock off. Still recovering from tonight's earlier content. All right. Oh, I need to turn a light on. Hold on. So many lights in this house. So many lights. Oh my gosh. Where do we begin? Where do we begin? Whoa. Hold on. I'm getting some information. Hold on a second. We have some information coming in. Now we're down to the final four. Excuse me. The final four here. And people have been asking about this tweet. Major historic announcement. This season's finale of The Bachelor is totally spoiler proof. But Reality Steve says, while he doesn't have all the information, he's got a lot of information coming out tomorrow. And it looks like we got to get ready. It looks like, get the coffee ready. Tomorrow's going to be busy. Hey, Tasha. I don't know if Tasha can hear me. We got a lot to get into here. I guess we'll do this. Let's go, let's put the music back on for a split second here. Just nice and low. Give it to you guys. Good. Give it to you nice and low there. How about some instrumental music? And hello, chat room. How are you guys? Kim said that therapist hit the nail on the head. I'd love to get a recap on that therapist. Kate C., how are you? Sarai's on the West Coast checking in. Good to see you. I mean, if you ask me, it's got to be tough for the therapist because normally they would have these confidentiality agreements. They wouldn't be oversharing, but she's really forced to go on the spot and sort of try to figure them out on their first conversation. You add the cameras to that, it can be probably very tricky, I'm assuming. Kim says, 2 rose ceremonies in 1 episode. I have to say, I miss the days when the format was slightly more predictable. Well, I understand that, but also it can be tough because some episodes more happens than others. If there's a group date where nothing happens, we want the best possible show, I think, and that doesn't always mean ending it on a rose ceremony. So here, let's go to this article here on. So this is what Mike Flake said. Major historic announcement: this season's finale of The Bachelor is totally spoiler-proof. Now, what does that mean? It's spoiler-proof. That must mean like people don't know the ending yet. So does that mean Clayton either doesn't choose somebody or goes back on his choice, a la Ari? We'll have to see what this means. Samantha said, and this is going to be a big conversation tomorrow, I didn't even realize Sarah was trying to fake cry, and then when he called her out, I was like, dang. Yeah, I'm the same way. When someone cries, I just sort of take their word for it. You know what I mean? What do I know? You going to shed tears? I mean, and he was like, you're not even shedding tears. And I'm like, I don't... Are the wetness of the tears the only indicator of if someone's faking it or not? We'll have to see. We'll have to see if Sarah... Do you guys think Sarah was faking it? By all means, let me know. Leave a comment. Leave a voicemail if you want. 401-213-9828. Why is that still going on there? I'm trying to get rid of this little thing. Got to get rid of those shadows. So anyone in the comment section, by all means... Oh, geez, look, we have the wrong... Hold on, we have the wrong thumbnail up. Give me a second, folks. What? Who's running the show here? The wrong thumbnail. That's what we wanted right there. Hold on. Look at that. Doing it on the fly. Just me and my old computer right here. So we welcome over 200 people in the chat. By all means, hit the like button an odd number of times. And if you don't mind hitting the subscribe button if you haven't already for all the content coming your way. We have a lot to get into here. I'm going to try to play some voicemails. So feel free to call in 401-213-9828. It was kind of like most of what the heightened part of the episode occurred about a half an hour before the ending. I don't think we were too surprised by the ending. Kim says, I love how Clayton called out the fake tears. Ballsy of Clayton to call it the fake tears. I mean, it's impressive that he called them out. I mean, who's one to say if someone's tears are fake or not? Crafty says she was totally faking. Everyone give a shout out to Teresa. She's stuck in California traffic. So glad you could join us, Teresa. Hey, just, buckle me into your passenger seat and pretend like you're talking to an old friend who doesn't know when to shut up. That's me. You ever have a convo with one of those friends? It's like, look, yeah, I care about your stupid kid, but I'm here. I called you so I could talk about my problems. Thank you so much. Oh. Aaron says, love how fast he called out Sarah, but waited multiple episodes to send Shanae home. Well, I wonder if it was Rachel's endorsement. The fact that Rachel, it's almost like he trusts Rachel more than anyone else. So even though other people had called out Shanae, he was like, no. I trust Rachel, and if Rachel says Sarah's doing this or doing that, she's got to go. You're out of here. You got to go. All right, I am on my second Diet Coke of the evening. Not bragging. That's just a fact. That's just what's happening. I saw Dr. Pepper. What was it? What was it called? Dr. Pepper. Oh yeah, by the way, I hurt my thumb today. Yeah, cut it open, drilling something for Tasha. Boy, not exactly a blue collar guy here. I try my best. Dr. Pepper combined with cream soda, 0. Okay, so like a diet, like no sugar. I didn't buy it. I'm kind of regretting it. I would love to be trying it right now. Like I said, Dr. Pepper, cream soda, 0. That's a lot of words to fit on a can. Has anyone had the Dr. Pepper cream soda 0? Let me know. I'm looking for sponsorships. All right, the voicemail line is open, 401-213-9828. Let's go to our first caller. Let's guess. I bet you it's someone from Pennsylvania. We get a lot of calls from Pennsylvania. Let's see who it is.
Hey, Dave, it's Christy from Missouri.
Missouri.
Regarding Sarah, I believe the reason why they're fake, he called her out on fake crying, is obviously no tears, but it's just how her reaction was to everything. Physically, you could see she's not really even trying, and when he called her out on it, she was not hesitant to come back with a statement, say, I have no tears left, and was just, maybe she was just guarded and just done and felt like she was just done maybe, but it just definitely seemed very fake, and her reaction to his comment didn't seem sincere, like she really was genuinely trying, or genuinely felt like she, you know what I mean.
I got you.
But anyways, yeah, with Sarah, definitely called out on it, and the other girls talking about for weeks she's been making comments, making them feel like they were feeling defeated. I would love to be a fly on that wall and see if they can actually do some more behind the scenes stuff of what was actually said. Anyways, have a good night. Bye.
Thank you so much for the call. That's the most chipper call of the evening. Very nice call there. I love that you didn't know what you were trying to say, because I was like, listen, every video I've ever made, I don't know what I'm saying. I'll just be, and then there's just a voice upstairs being like, Dave, what are you even doing with your life? And I'm like, I don't know. I got a business degree. I'm flailing in front of a green screen. That's where we're at. All right, good start to the phone calls. Now look at this. This is sort of breaking. Oh, I'm in the wrong one. This is sort of breaking news here. Bachelorette's Zach Clark isn't dating after Tayshia Adams split. Struggles with trust issues. Oh, you know what? I kind of read that wrong. Hold on. Let's go back. Bachelorette Zach Clark isn't dating. Why did I thought it said something else. I kind of read it as the first time I read it, I thought it said that they were both still talking. Oh, that's not as interesting. Oh, well, look at this one. Oh, I did read it right. This article says Bachelorette's Tayshia Adams and Zach Clark are still in communication post-split to wrap up lingering matters. So which one is it? How many articles? Hold on. Let's keep this article up. And I know people are like, really? Do we care about this? And it's like, well, we kind of do. So are these just two different articles are these two of the same articles with different titles? This article's from February 21st. This one's from February 21st. Bachelorette Zach Clark isn't dating after Tayshia Adams split, struggles with trust issues. Okay. Different person wrote, same company. Bachelorette's Tayshia Adams and Zach Clark are still in communication post-split to wrap up lingering matters. There are some lingering matters between them that haven't been resolved yet. They were working on projects together, planning things, and it seems like there isn't closure yet. Ooh. That former Bachelorette 31 isn't very responsive to Clark as she attempts to move forward. It's more him still having to figure things out post-split between what they had and also move on from the bond she had with his family and friends. He gets a bit emotional when he brings Tayshia up. He's also ready to start fresh following their breakup. Interesting. So why do they have two different articles? Did two different people scoop this story? He's doing fine after splitting from. He hasn't started going on dates, but is open to it. They're trying to help him move on. Well, we'll have to cover this more tomorrow. We don't have much to say right now, but this is interesting stuff, folks. We'll get back into that in a second. Interesting stuff. Oh, looks like we got a slew of voicemails. Oh, we have a 3-minute long voicemail. Should we play it? Should we play the 3-minute? I'll tell you what, we'll start it, but I can't promise we'll play the whole thing.
Hey, Dave, this is Sherry, Keller, Rhode Island.
Sherry!
Now in Delaware. You know what?
3 minutes, Sherry?
I have always kind of thought that Sarah's, what they call cry face was, how to put it, staged.
Cry face.
That's probably not a nice thing to say, but it's just not my favorite at all, not even close. Anyway, that's all I have to say. Have a good night, everybody. Bye. Love you. Bye.
Oh, okay, wait. So that was at 30 seconds. But as you can see, now hold on. Look at what I have here. That's the end, but it's still playing. So I'm sure Sherry was like, no, I didn't leave you a 3-minute voicemail. You did, Sherry. Let's go forward and see if we can hear it.
I know, voicemail. Caller. Guys, that's Trevor.
Is that me?
Dr. Pepper combined with cream soda, zero.
That's me in the background.
Diet. Yes, I bet you it's someone from, Pennsylvania.
That doesn't even sound like me.
And felt like she was just done maybe, but it just definitely seemed angry fake and her
Anyway, so thank you for the phone call there, Sherry. Turn your phone off after you call me. I appreciate you. Let's go to the next phone call. Who is it? Hello? Hello? Is this the same person? No, it's a different number. All right, this is a 2-minute long phone call with nothing. Let's go to Elliot in Virginia.
Hey, Dave. This is Elliot from Virginia. I'm calling about the historical announcement thing that was published by Bachelor Nation. I think that what they're trying to do is just boost the season since it's getting such negative ratings. I actually think that by what was put out today about people not knowing what the ending is, I actually think that it is because possibly Clayton chose someone and then something has happened behind the scenes and maybe they're not together or maybe they haven't even made up their mind yet. Who knows, but I think that it's kind of far-fetched to say that this is a historical thing because I feel like in Peter's season, that's exactly what happened. And I think that this is just a marketing tactic to keep us watching. So yeah, that's my theory for that. I feel like that might happen and it might be a Peter 2.0 season as much as I don't want it to be and as much as people have been saying that to be mean. So yeah, have a good one, Dave. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you so much for the call. You know, you're not wrong that maybe they're trying to hype up the season, but I don't think the ratings are that bad, actually, for this season. You know, I think the quality of how they think Clayton is doing is bad, but the ratings for the show, I made a video last week saying, oh, Clayton's rate, how we see Clayton is like he's not doing well, but I don't think the ratings are that bad. They obviously have been sliding for years, but then again, we don't trust the ratings anyway. Now, with that said, if the season ends wildly, then everything's paid off, right? So just because it's been sort of like, it's been okay. Shanae was pretty bad, Bill, there's some others, a couple weird storylines, just because it hasn't been like, every season's this way. It's not wild until that last episode, right? So I think we still have some hope for a very dramatic finish, but as you said, the fake pseudo announcement from Mike Fleiss, his major historic announcement, season's finale of The Bachelor, is totally spoiler proof. We have to remember, this has 99 retweets, 17 retweets. This tweet's not going to change the ratings at all. You know what I mean? It would be desperate to think that he could make a difference. Like, oh, everyone come, he's not selling like his kids chocolate fundraiser. Can you buy my Girl Scout cookies? No. We're talking millions on millions of people. It would be a deck off a cruise ship if it made a difference. All right, so let's go to the next voicemail here. We had a couple. If you want to call in the voicemail line, 401-213-9828. We always love new numbers, and we love old ones. Do we have, let's see who this is.
Bob from Massachusetts. Yeah, he definitely nailed it, sending her home. Great job.
And that's me in the background. All right, there it is. Bob in Boston, Massachusetts. Hey, did a good job, kid, sending her home. Thank you so much for the phone call there, Bob in Massachusetts. Where are you calling from? Dorchester.
Hey, Dave. It's Sherry in Delaware. You know what? I looked back at my phone record and saw that it said I left more than 3 minutes. Totally crazy. Have no idea why. I know where my finger goes on the right place on my keyboard here. Anyway, thanks for playing my message. And God, I stand by my opinion. All right. You guys have a wonderful evening. Take care and give my best to beautiful Tasha.
Will do.
Bye.
Will do. Tasha and I are going to watch some TV after this. Oh, a new super chat from Kim. We'll have, oh, look at that. Hold on. We have a super chat from Kim. Donate. Oh, look at that. A nice $5. Is that Canadian? Does that mean it's Canadian? A Canadian super chat. We'll take your money. Thank you so much. Unlike the GoFundMe, we will not be holding onto those funds. All right. Elizabeth says, T-Truck, bring it on back this way. Yeah, that's it. A little to the left. Yeah, that's good. Dump the tea in.
Do you want a spot of tea?
I think I do.
Yes, of course. I would love some tea.
Of course, I'd love some tea. All right,
It's just a spot.
Yes, I can see that. You've made a fool of me for the last time with your cheap and twisted buffoonery. To frolic with me.
What is that noise? Is that part of the sound bit? I've never played it that long. All right, okay, we're gonna go through some of your comments right now. Angel says, "I've never experienced anyone fake cry." Yeah, I don't think anyone's. I mean, maybe it's more subconscious. Maybe, like one of the callers said, it's not necessarily that she was fake crying, but it was that, like, maybe she was crying for the wrong reasons, or she was emotional because maybe she, I don't know. But the fact that he gave her the second one-on-one, I mean, what does he get? Like 9 one-on-ones, 8 one-on-ones, 7, 6? What does he get? Like 1 per episode, except for the first episode. So he doesn't get many one-on-one dates, and he gave 2 of them to someone who he's now kicking off. I mean, did Genevieve get a one-on-one? Maybe she did. I can't. You know what I mean? I'm not good at remembering these things. Point being, we lost old Genevieve, and that was probably the most mature of exits, right? She's like, "Look, I'm not going to open up right away," and he's like, "Well, if we can't get there, we can't get there." But let me ask you guys this. So being in Genevieve's situation, do you think she could have gotten there? Oh, look at this. We already have this. Bachelor creator Mike Fleiss hints that Clayton is still single. Well, we don't know that. But maybe. I don't know. I wouldn't take too much. So what do we have here? Let's go back to. We saw a few of these here with Genevieve. Hold on. I'm trying to find Genevieve. Hold on. Is this it? Yeah. What, are you nervous? I haven't spent over 20 minutes alone with this man, and now I'm going to get psychoanalyzed in front of him? That's the show, folks. That's how it works. Oh, boy. Let's go here. Let's see what we have next. Someone leave a voicemail so I can spend 2 minutes listening to you talk while I catch my breath. Sarah said she did the fake crying multiple times this season. Michael says Clayton is wising up. Nicole says being called out for fake crying has to be the most embarrassing thing that could ever happen to me. Yeah, I mean, he might as well have like bent her over and spanked her in front of everyone, right? That's about what it felt like. All right, we have another voicemail.
Hi, Dave. This is Mimi from Pittsburgh.
Mimi!
Number one, I wanted to thank you for always asking about my shoulder. It's still not well.
Oh.
But I also wanted to say that I think hometowns are going to be real serious. Those dads look wild and crazy talking to Clayton like their daughter. Talk to you later. Love you. Bye.
Mimi, thanks for the call. Sorry the shoulder hasn't healed yet. Hopefully one day you wake up and you go, "Oh, yeah, it feels a lot better." But I know it's a serious injury, so that might not happen. But hey, you're alive and you're breathing, and we're happy that you've called in. Thank you so much, Mimi in Pittsburgh. Angel says, "I called you to talk about my problem. Sounds like every conversation with siblings." Boy, am I far behind. Hold on. We have a breaking news announcement, folks. Breaking news. Lauren S. says, "Hi, Dave. My mom is your newest big fan. Hello, Mrs. S. Thank you so much for joining us. Your daughter, Lauren, clearly has good taste in that she's watching our channel." Molly says, "Yeah, Genevieve even admitted she has trouble opening up. Lots of these women need therapy before coming on the show. Some of them don't have any problems opening up, but that doesn't make you a better person." That's what I think. I'd love to hear from therapists, but like, is having walls up, it doesn't mean you're not going to be, hey, a new subscriber, folks. There it is, folks, new subscriber. Amy Andrews, thank you so much for subscribing. But yeah, by not being able to open up right away, some people are guarded. I mean, you are in a TV show where they're going to use what you say against you.
You can't handle the truth.
Sometimes you got to be careful what you say. All right, here we go. Next voicemail.
Hi, Dave. I hope you're doing great. This is Michelle in New York, Middletown, New York. The show was awesome. Wow. It was something. I didn't see Teddy going home. I didn't see that happening. She's super cute, and I'm hoping he didn't hold against her that she's never been in love. I don't know. But obviously his connection is a lot stronger with other people. I don't know. The whole thing with Sarah, to me, I don't know. I feel as if everybody was just on her, and I get that she did some things that were slip-ups, but I think the whole problem was from the whole Mara thing and Mara saying what she said. I mean, honestly, Sarah was fine, and all of a sudden it wasn't. So I feel like they all threw her under the bus. I felt like Clayton was particularly mean to her, to be honest. So, I don't know. That whole therapist thing was weird. It was very awkward. I just don't think it played well. That's my take. I'm not saying Sarah should have stayed. I just think it was done kind of a bit vicious, a bit cruel. That's my take. But great show overall. Susie's dress was ridiculously incredible. My God. Fairy tale. So, yep. Susie, Rachel, those are going to be the two, I think. So, left standing.
There it is. We don't know, and those are your guesses. Reminder that there are no spoilers. I know your call wasn't a spoiler, but just to let everyone know, there are no spoilers. Kim, I didn't see your comment earlier from your super chat. It says, had the producers sprung for memory foam in the fantasy suites, Clayton might not have screwed the pooch. I love the visual. Yeah, can you imagine Clayton just stuck in the old memory foam with those biceps of his? Sandra says, not your finest moment, Dave. Sandra, I have no idea what you're talking about. It appears I'm about 10 minutes behind on my comments, so I'm going to have to skip through comments. If anyone wants to be addressed, if you need to be addressed, you have to send, or you don't have to do anything. But super chats will get top priority because I just can't get to all the comments. Angel said, so funny to hear Dave in the background. Yeah, no idea what's going on. All right, couple more voicemails. You know where to call them, 401-213-9828. Give it a ring. Let's go to this next one here. Did we play this one yet? Is this one I just played?
Hi, Dave. I hope you're doing great. This is Michelle in New York, Middletown, New York. The show was awesome. Wow. It was something. I didn't see Teddy going home.
Oh, sorry. I already played yours. My bad.
Hey, Dave. Call me Dee Dee from Florida.
Dee Dee!
I'm calling to talk about the therapist situation. At first, when they announced, they were going to do couples therapy, I thought, wow, how exciting. They're finally going to promote some healthy relating on the show and promote therapy to the audience and have everyone think that this is going to be a healthy thing. And immediately it seemed like the so-called therapist was an actress, and obviously she had some inside information to hint that one of the ladies was being performative. And I was really disappointed because that's not how therapy goes, and it probably gave the wrong impression to so many Americans. So I was really disappointed tonight. It was a very strange episode, very strange all around, and that's what I wanted to comment on. Thanks a lot. Bye.
Yeah. Do any other therapists want to call in? And we know we have Franny. I don't even know where my phone is, by the way. I left my phone in the other room. I haven't had it. BB says no more edibles for Dave. I haven't had any edibles, but I did repeat that message. Sorry, they all look the same to me. Let's go to the next call. But yeah, but to address what you said, I think, and by the way, a couple lines open if you want to call in, 401-213-9828. Thank you to all of the people watching, 340 in the chat. If you want to leave a comment in the chat room, you have to be a subscriber. So just hit the subscribe button. It's cheap, it's easy, it's free. And we'll get into this, all the fun we're having. I'm going to give you guys a 30-minute West Coast live stream tonight. That's right, 30-minute West Coast live stream tonight, 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you're on the East Coast, that's 1 a.m. Get your late night live stream here. Now, yeah, I don't know. I'd love to hear from other therapists what they have to say about that. But as we know, nothing they show on the show can really, like a normal therapy session is what, 15 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour long. If you're my ex-girlfriends, maybe 3 hours. They need help. I'm kidding. We all do. We all need help. Oh boy. Some more than others. I'm saying that. Oh boy. But I digress. The point is, yeah, I mean, how are they going to properly show that in a 5-minute segment? Maybe they did have longer conversations, or maybe they didn't. I mean, good therapy really isn't done in front of the cameras anyway. So anything they say or do is performative. For the therapist to go, oh, one person sounded performative. It's like, you're all on TV. It's all performative. What's the deal with performance? Okay.
Hi, Dave. This is Elaine from Texas.
Hi, Elaine.
And I'm calling because I really wanted to talk about how I believe that Susie might be the next Bachelorette. Just a lot of how she's been edited this season, as well as her Vienna date and everything, just from how the producers really seem to like her and giving her extra time with Clayton when she wanted to meet him at the tower. I just think she's really likable. I think she works really well with the producers, and I think that they are trying to push her a little bit more At least that's just how I saw it. But if I could choose, honestly, I would love to see maybe a season as with Gabby as the Bachelorette. I think she would be a great Bachelorette, and it would kind of be like Hannah Brown season because she's so funny and kind of goofy. But yeah, I think Susie might be it if they go that route. But what do you guys think? Have a good night, Dave. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Yeah, I mean, look, as some people are saying, we don't know who wins. Susie's looking really good. Rachel's looking really good. Could Serene be one of those situations where they're holding on to that story to surprise us all? Serene's looking fantastic whenever they show her, not often. And then who's the fourth person? Who might? Gabby. I don't think it's Gabby. I think between out of the four of them, Gabby seems to be, sort of pipelined for Bachelorette. It doesn't mean that's what's going to happen, but that's what it feels like. Anyway, let's move on. A couple more voicemails.
Hey, Dave. It's Grace from D.C.
Hey, Grace. Good to hear from you.
Since the Bachelor folks are saying that the season won't be spoiled, I figured I'd throw in my conspiracy theory for the ending. Seeing Gabby and Rachel in this episode kind of team together with Teddy to, I guess, take out Sarah, it made me think about the very last scene that they've been teasing. I slept with all three of you, and I'm in love with both of you. I feel like that scene where it looks like Clayton is potentially yelling at Gabby, he's actually yelling at, what's her name, Susie. And I think it's because Clayton was saying that he, sorry.
No, this is good, Grace.
It makes sense once we get to the ending on the Nick Viall podcast why he told both of those women that he slept with them. And my guess is that him saying that you ruined everything is him saying to Susie that she mentioned maybe the fantasy suites with Rachel and Gabby. I think that that's got to be what it is. There you go. Think you can't get it spoiled? I don't know. You can put A and B together. That's got to be what it is. Anyways, thanks, Dave. Take care.
Grace, I love you got the tinfoil hat on. You coming out with conspiracies. But let me tell you something, Grace. Don't you ever mention Nick Viall on this channel.
This is going to be on Dave Neal, by the way.
I'm just kidding. Nick's fine.
This is going to be on Dave Neal, by the way. Dave Neal's making a clip of this right now.
That's Nick not letting the lady promote my channel. Wouldn't it be funny if I offered people bonuses if they mentioned my name on Nick Viall? Yes, let's do that. How about this? What's a good bonus I could give? Do I have like a magic wand or something? I'll tell you what. Free shoutouts for life if you mention my name.
This is going to be on Dave Neal, by the way. Dave Neal's making a clip of this.
How annoying would it be for Nick to be like, why is everyone mentioning Dave? Leave him alone. All right. Thank you so much, Grace. Yeah, look, hey. I thought you were going to say when he said he slept with all of them that there would be like a producer involved. And then I was like, what if the ladies sleep together? What if everyone just decides, it's like, you know what, Clayton? You can sleep with all these people in the fantasy suite, but the people that aren't in the fantasy suite also get to hook up. Hey, they might be into it. What do we know? It's progressive. It's 2022.
Hi, Dave. I'm Nina from Florida, and I'm one of your subscribers that doesn't really do much interacting. But I have been watching you ever since your very first few videos of the whole Colton Underwood situation that you covered. And I just wanted to say that I've loved watching your channel grow, and I watch as many videos as I can anytime I can get a chance. And tonight is one of those nights. So just wanted to say hi, and I'm really happy for you, and keep up the good work. Have a good night.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Nina in Florida, thank you for being a member of the Patreon. We have over 200 members, everyone who's a part of it. Tomorrow we'll be doing live streams sometime between 9 and 10 a.m. Pacific time. I'm going to have an early morning. We have a ton of content to get to. It looks like we're going to have a Zach and Tasha video. We're going to have a Week 7 recap. We're going to have Reality Steve is going to have a spoiler. Now, I'll let you guys know. If you're afraid to watch my spoiler videos, I'll tell you this. I'll let you know within the video the extent of the spoiler. So here's an example, right? If tomorrow there's a video that says spoiler, because by all means, I clickbait the hell out of spoiler videos. I almost always include a blurred out image of somebody who we're not actually talking about. Sometimes I'll like put, Princess Diana up there, pixelated, and it'll be like, there it is, you know what I mean? So when people go, oh, I can recognize who you're talking about. No, you can't. Trust me. No, you can't. So if you're like, all right, maybe I want to see the spoiler, maybe I don't, I will explain the spoiler before I spoil the spoiler. Drink every time I say spoiler. All right, so if tomorrow we find out that Clayton picked, and again, this is all made up, if we find out he picked Serene and then switched that same day to Susie, I'll let you guys know, hey, we know who it ends with, and it's pretty crazy. I'm going to tell you guys right now. You can click out if you want, and then I'll give you all that space, just so you guys know. But anyway, there'll be a Patreon in the morning for those that want to be a part of it. You just go to patreon.com/Dave Neal. The tiers are $5, $8, or $12, or $50, and they all pretty much give you the same thing. For $5 a month, you can get essentially at least 10 hours of free content. I'm really doing a lot of Patreon stuff. I'm showing you guys behind the scenes. I've been telling you about when I went out to dinner with Katie and John last week. I talked about that story. I talked about, the s'mores we all did, the behind the scenes stand-up comedy stuff, and some other interactions that are going on, Reality Steve. So I'm just giving you guys a little bit extra content. If you want it, that's where it is. Let's go to our next voicemail.
Hello, Dave. This is Sarah from Tennessee.
Hi, Sarah.
Calling in. Hi, everyone. Tonight's episode was great. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, me too.
Little disappointed how they treated my girl Eliza when she left. They didn't even let her talk when she was leaving. So that was a little disappointing. But yeah, Susie's date. I always love the shopping spree dates. Those are always fun to watch. Love the dresses and everything. It's just really nice to see. The whole therapy session was weird. I agree with everyone. It's weird how they approached all the girls. Just a weird, awkward situation all around. But like I said, great episode. But yeah, so you all have a great night, and I'll talk to y'all later.
Thank you so much for calling in. Sarah in Tennessee, you're the only 10 I see. All right. Oh, wrong button. You're the only 10 I see. All right, wrong button. Okay, we got it. Someone had asked me, Natalie says, Dave, if you live in LA, how do you watch the East Coast show? Show me your ways. Well, I'll tell you what. I don't have a huge ego, but I'm very annoyed that I've emailed the PR people for ABC that deal with this. I got their emails. I emailed them and said, hey, listen, I get anywhere between 1 and 2.5 million views a month. I get over 10 million watch minutes a month creating content about The Bachelor. Can I please get the episode early? Because I don't know if you guys know, I got the finale a couple of years ago, or last year, I should say. I got the finale, and I was able to watch it 3 days in advance. Now, that's nice when that happens. It's nice to not be scrambling at 9 p.m. trying to, pull doodads out of my butt because I got to, create some live stream off the internet. I got the government tracking me. I got a whole issue, you know what I mean? I'm wanted by the FBI, all because I'm running a stream out of some Floridian's account. So I can't give you the stream that I get to watch it on the East Coast, but just do a little digging online and you might find it. It's not always reliable. But I don't have press access, and that kind of annoys me. Because listen, are we the biggest YouTube Bachelor channel out there? Not by subscriber count, but we are by watch minutes, which means more people watch this channel than all other Bachelor channels. Now, that's not to say like Bachelor Fan Take or Nick File. They all have a very incredibly big following, but y'all are ravenous, you're loyal, you're dedicated, and I appreciate y'all so much. But with that said, ABC doesn't take me seriously, so I don't take them seriously. Who am I, ABC? Who are you, is what I say. All right, one more voicemail, and that's it. So if you want to call the voicemail line, get up there, 401-213-9828. And let's listen to our next voicemail. It's from, is it Sherry?
Hey, Dave, it's Sherry. It's not Vial, it's Vile. Just like like a nasty thing, like vile, totally vile. And that's okay. You know, I'm kind of a stickler about pronunciation, but it's the old English major in me. From Rhode Island. Oh, now transplanted to Delaware. Take care, sweetie. Have a good night. Bye.
So, what did you say? It's Nick Vial? Is that what you said? Veronica said Dave is better than Nick because Nick is jealous, ignorant, and angry doofus. Well, look, I like what Nick provides because it gives me some fun things to sound off on. But I do, you know, like cynicism, like Nick would make a good like detective, because if someone was like, oh yeah, I was out at my buddies last night, I would be like, oh cool, you were at your buddies. Whereas Nick would be like, how do we know you were at your buddy? Like he's just kind of fickle and cynical like that. But anyhow, I am out of, I'm out. I have no more voicemails. So if anyone does want to call in, now's your shot. Voicemails do prolong the live streams. Whenever we have voicemails, we keep the live streams going a little bit longer. Hey, still over 300 people watching with 93 likes. I don't know if that's a good ratio. I don't think so. So if you don't mind getting into those likes, by all means, make it happen. So some people have asked this, and maybe they didn't see this, but Mike Fleiss said, major historic announcement. The finale of Bachelor is totally spoiler proof. No one knows how it will end because it ain't over till it's over. It makes you wonder if maybe there's multiple endings. Now, we could totally get into this. Could there be multiple endings to The Bachelor? Speaking of X-Files, I remember when they were making the X-Files movie, this could be a rumor, I don't know if it's true, but they used to print the ink in red ink. And that was so nobody could steal a copy and make copies of the script. They wanted it to be that secretive. Now, of course, that was before people had cell phones where they could just take a photo of the script. But there's really no point to me sharing that story. Angel said, yes, everyone leaves comments on Nick's channel talking about how great Dave is. So she said, leave comments on Nick's. No, I mean, look, don't bother the guy. We're not trying to harass him. But if you don't mind, let's just see. We were running into a little bit of a problem with subscribers in the last month. So let's go to Nick's page and just look at the subscriber count here. So here's Nick's page. He's at 51,400. We're at 52,200. I'm not going to lie. I don't like that spread. So if you look at views this month, we've got 3 times as many, but of course we make a lot more content. So we've probably made about 5 times, 6 times as much content. So clearly the videos he puts out there get a ton of views. And I think that's part of the problem when you make so much content is not every one of my videos is going to perform well. But look at this, guys.
Push the like
Look at
button.
this. I'm hitting the wrong button here. This is what's going on. Sometimes some channels get boosted over others. His channel is now past mine in subscribers for the last 30 days. Now, not overall subscribers, but in the last 30 days, he's passed me. And I got to tell you guys something. I don't like seeing this, so we're gonna have to look at this more. Not a big fan of what's going on there. But hey, that's what the internet wars are all about, right? Is trying to overcome each other. Speaking of overcoming, no, I'm out of voicemails. I thought I had more voicemails. All right, Yeah, I'll tell you one thing we're not going to do is comment on how attractive one needs to be the lead. We can all find love on this show. I'm just crushing these Diet Cokes. It's your boy, Diet Coke Dave. Next voicemail.
Hey, Dave. It's Elizabeth calling from Southeast Pennsylvania.
Liz.
I have, not a terrible idea. It would be a terrible idea. You said multiple endings. Have you read, my stepdad years ago gave me these really old books, these choose your own adventure books, where you would get to a certain page and it would say, choose your next adventure, and you'd read the description of the next thing and you'd pick which page you were going to go to.
Yes.
Where everyone it would be fascinating, where everyone in the United States would get an option to pick A, B, or C. Which ending do you want to see? And, Dr. Seuss there. And I don't know. That was what that was the vision I had when you said multiple endings. I just think that would be hilarious. It wouldn't have any. It would be completely. You would have to stage 3 endings, which I mean, he is in love with 3 people, so I mean, it wouldn't be completely crazy. But all right, great live stream. Have a good night.
Thank you so much. Good live stream indeed. Yeah. Hey, it's a choose your own adventure. That'd be fun if we got to watch the Fantasy Suite live. When it's like choose your own adventure and you get to like pick what type of yurt you want them to hang out in. Annie said, Dave, glad you trimmed back the porn stash. Hey, if I decide I want to have a porn stash, let me live my life, guys. I get to decide if I do the porn stash or not. I'm not going down on any of you. What do you guys care what my stash looks like? All right, so do you guys want a thumb reveal? Would that be gross? Let's do a thumb reveal. It's kind of gross. I was drilling something for Tasha today, and I was sort of like using the drill to like carve out this thing, and the drill slid off and hit my hand. It's not too bad. Oh, it's a little bloody. I won't show you guys the blood. I won't show you guys any blood here. Don't worry. It's not. Oh yeah, you can't even see it. You know, it's actually kind of. It was relatively deep, but the Neosporin has kind of put it back in place. So I don't know if you guys will be able to see this. Yeah, there it is. It doesn't look too bad now. You ever smell a cut? I don't know why. You got to smell a cut. You know what I mean? You know, just make sure it doesn't smell weird. All right. Next voicemail.
Hey, Dave. It's Sarai.
What
Calling in to let you know that I'm thinking of having not the talk, but a kind of talk with Mark.
God.
When I see him, hopefully in a couple of weeks. Mention that I'm not dating anybody. I don't want to date anybody. He's the only one. And then see how that goes. I know I'm going to be drinking. I know I'm going to be doing some vaping, weed. So maybe that'll also give me some more courage. But I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm finally going to bite the bullet. And it's been almost 2 years seeing him. So I think it's about time to get progression in a way, I guess you could say. But yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. So everyone wanted an update. So that's my update. Yeah, I'm just going to talk to him. I want it to come natural. I don't want to be like, hey, let's talk. Or, hey, we have to have the talk and make him literally shrink his balls or something. I don't want to scare him shitless. Anyway, I'll be watching the Bachelor soon. I like to get the spoilers. It's kind of fun. It's like looking behind the curtain, kind of knowing what's going to happen, but not knowing what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Kind of like it. And so, yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. And I'm still sober. Still drinking. So I like taking these drinking breaks in between when I see him.
Kind of losing
it
awesome.
And so, yeah, all right. See you guys again in the live stream soon.
Bye.
All right, bye.
Sarai saying she's going to try to have the talk, but not have the talk. You know, let's define the talk before we define the relationship talk. Hey, anything's better than nothing, Sarai. Let us know how it goes. Sherry said, what the hell is the pinky finger stuff? What do you mean? My pinky finger? Elaborate on your question. I don't know what you mean. And Rachel here, oh, this is good, says, as a Dr. Pepper connoisseur, Dr. Pepper Zero is the best thing that has happened to Dr. Pepper, and Dr. Pepper Cream Soda is my favorite, second only to regular Dr. Pepper Zero. Well, you know what? Let's just have a look at this. So I didn't buy it. I'm feeling kind of left out. Like I should have bought this. Let's make sure we got this pulled over here. Let's see what this guy. Let's watch this taste test here.
What's up, everybody? Guess what I have right here? Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar.
By the way, I love this account. It's called Must or Bust. I love the name.
And cream soda.
I should have bought this.
So I just saw this today at Walmart. It was $5.18 for a 12-pack. Totally worth me buying this, I hope. because look how cool that looks.
Good.
Now, just a few months, it was just last year that Dr. Pepper came out with Dr. Pepper and cream soda. Now they just come out with 0 sugar, and then they go ahead and throw this out. They know what they're doing. So let's go ahead and taste this. There's nothing else to say except there's no sugar, there's no calories, there's some caffeine in this, 41 milligrams of caffeine.
41
of course,
milligrams.
aspartame, unfortunately, to sweeten it. That's why you can drink things that aren't good for you. Moderation, because
How much
drinks last longer, so will you.
Oh, this is 46 milligrams. All right, so this is 46 milligrams.
All right, let's go ahead and pop the top. I've had this sit in my fridge in the garage.
Ooh, that sounds good.
It's nice and chilled. I have not tasted this. I have not smelled
I want one.
We're gonna knock one of those out and the smell. Oh, there it is. I smell Dr. Pepper and definitely a little cream soda smell, not a whole lot. Let's hope the taste blows me away. Is this a must or a bust?
All right, so before we get to his taste, Layla said Nick Vial and Charlene Joint certainly get it early. Get it being the screeners. I will be on Charlene's podcast pretty soon. So that'll be a fun collaboration. I think a lot of you guys will like. This might be a breaking news announcement for that. I will be on Charlene's podcast. So you'll have to wait and see when that comes out. We haven't recorded it yet, but I'll have to ask her, hey, hook me up with the screeners. All right, let's see your comments. All right, let's play. Let's do this taste test review here. I'm dying to know.
Wow. oh man. Wow. You know, if you watch my video of me trying the Dr. Pepper 0 sugar 20-ounce bottle along with Diet Dr. Pepper and regular Dr. Pepper, while I was drinking, I drank all 3 of those, and so at one point during the video, I let out a massive air bubble.
Okay, so that looks good. Must or bust. What else does he try? Unrelated to the taste, I really like that can design. Tried this and became my favorite 0 sugar drink by far. Wow. Wow. I like the 0 sugar regular Dr. Pepper. I like that too. Anyway. You're raising your chances of esophageal cancer by 200%. Buzzkill. We're trying to enjoy some Diet Dr. Pepper. You know what I mean? No. All right. But anyway, let's go back to some of your comments here. Even Blake Horstman gets the episodes early. Oh, geez. I get no respect out there. None. It's not vial. It's vial. But not all like hall. All. Huh. It's not pronounced vial. Vial. Kim says, you left 2 voicemails a while ago. Did I miss them? I might have, Kim. Let me know. Kim, let me know your area code, all right?
Hey, Dave. This is Brittany from Atlanta.
Hi, Brittany.
I'm not sure if someone already called in a voicemail about this because I just joined the live, but I was really proud of Clayton this episode. It seems like he kind of gotten the hints when it came to like women telling him about Sarah. Like, I feel like he learned his lesson about from when people were trying to warn him about Shanae, but he kept missing the mark. And so last week, how Mara, warned him about Sarah, and he took Sarah on the one-on-one, confronted her, asked her about it, and Sarah put on this whole big show and all of the tears and the shenanigans and everything. And then this episode, how, the therapist was like, somebody's performing, and then he asked the other ladies, what they thought about it and everything, and then they said, hey, Sarah is, causing drama in the house, and she's, making up all these stories about you and her. And then when he confronted Sarah, how he really recognized, that Sarah was the one that was, faking pretty much. And I loved how he called her out and said, pretty much, he was like, stop with the tears. You are fake crying. Like, you are fake crying. So I really was really proud of Clayton this episode. And like I said, I really think he kind of got the hint, and he, you know, I think he learned his lesson from when Shanae was on the show and he wasn't getting the message from, you know, when the other woman was trying to tell him about Shanae. But I think he redeemed himself pretty well this episode. So that was it. Love the show. You're doing a great job. Thanks. Bye.
Oh, thanks so much. Brittany from Atlanta. Love the old Georgian accent you got there. If that's Georgian, whatever it is, I love it. Yeah, look, I mean, Clayton, by the way, Clayton said he doesn't pronounce the T in his name. So many people have been giving me shit. Oh, why don't you pronounce the T in Clayton? And I go, it's a guttural stop. I don't know. That's just the way it's just the way I say things. And Clayton says Clayton is the way to say Clayton. All right. So all you Clayton fans out there have been getting it wrong. BB said Dave and Tasha must be doing the couple interview on Dear Shandy. Hey, I think we are. I'll let you know when we actually record it. All right, so Kim says it's a 214 number. So let's go back to Kim. Hey, Kim, I'm sorry. If I missed you. You said you called twice. Is this you? Is this Kim? I think this is the number you called where I didn't hear anything. Was this one of those? Did you call and maybe your Bluetooth was connected? Let's go to the next 214 and see if this is it.
Hey, Dave, I forgot what I wanted to say. I was too busy trying to eat these chips with some cayenne pepper on it. Anyway, this came from Texas. And
we got it now.
When Sarah got in the car, there was not one tear shed. Wait a minute. One tear shed. There was not one tear shed. She didn't even feel, it wasn't as if she felt devastated. She was just like, oh, well, I wouldn't want him anyway. So to me, that just shows further that, you know, she, I guess, was performative like the psychiatrist, psychologist, or whatever it was she said. But forget about her. The way that I saw it was that it was not real. Now it makes me look back at last week when she was crying so hard, extra. I was like, and some people back at that last week, I saw them say they didn't believe it. And I was like, those are like real tears to me. But I get it. I get it now.
Kim from Texas, thank you so much for the call. Yeah, Sarah went, she clearly she was playing games, whether she meant to or not. By the way, BB says guttural stop. Did I say guttural? Glottal stop. In phonetics, a glottal stop is a stop sound made by rapidly closing the vocal cord. It's like was ya someone with tea? Or did I say it there? Britain. So if you said Britain, you're not pronouncing the T. Or Britain, you're pronouncing that you're not. You know what I mean? Versus Britain. Oh, I'm from Britain. Versus I'm from Britain. So Clayton would be a glottal stop. In many dialects of English, it can be heard as a variant of the T sound between vowels and at the end of words, such as metal, Latin, bought, and cut, but not 10. But not 10, take, stop. Yeah. A glottal stop would not be at the beginning of the word. Let's see what this person has to say about a glottal stop.
So you want EVs, you have come to the right place.
All right, we'll go to this in a second here.
You cut the crap.
All right, here we go. Here. Oh.
Hello, and welcome to Anna's British English Elocution Online. So today I was asked by one of my students, Anna, what is a glottal stop?
Tell me.
It is this sound. You can achieve it yourself by simply saying, uh-oh.
Oh my God.
Technically, it's where the vocal folds come together, stop the breath, therefore stop the sound, and then suddenly release. Now,
and as we know, like we're all descendants of, or you know, we were all colonists from the British, or you know, other, European countries. Not all of us, some of us. Okay, and you know, like even Bostonians, while they don't sound British, they have a lot of commonalities. They don't pronounce the versus like if you're in England, you would say park. You know what I mean? They don't pronounce the R. But if you're in Boston, you say a park. You know, so it's different, but it's kind of the same.
The glottal sound is present within all dialects. However, it is most known for being a part of the Cockney accent. So the Cockneys will use it instead of certain consonants like T. So they write them. Now I can't. So they might say butter rather than butter.
Butter.
Butter. Or they might use it instead of the letter H. So they would say, rather than how, they would say, ow. How'd you do? How'd you do?
How'd you do?
How about some butter?
British.
So there you go. That is a glottal stop. Don't forget to subscribe to this page. And
Hey, look at that. Good to know. Thank you very much, British English Pro.
I'm drunk if you can't.
Oh, wrong one.
Do you want a spot of tea?
Yes.
All right. Yes, it is. I'll listen to you. Okay, here we go. Are we getting out of here soon? Oh, it's 8 o'clock on my time. So a couple more minutes. We're going to get out of here. We're going to wrap this puppy up. We got 250 people. Hey, 3 downvotes. We have 3 downvotes. People must have gotten so dizzy. They were so excited and they hit the wrong button. But that's okay. 134 upvotes. I'll take those 134 to your 3 downvotes every day of the week. No British in me, but 23andMe tried to claim that I was part British before they got it right. Took a few years. Very interesting. Yeah, so because I couldn't believe it when I was pronouncing Clayton. People were going, oh my gosh, Dave, why don't you say the T in Clayton? And I was like, I don't know. I never thought of it. That's just the way I said it. And it's like, obviously, he's got a T in his name. But, what can you do? Clayton Eckhart. So let's go to his page here and see if he gives us any insight. He said, I feel, and by the way, let's get a good thing going on here. 1 second here.
Push the left.
What the hell?
Push.
I'm in the wrong one. Breaking news, Clayton Eckhart also doesn't pronounce his name with a T. I feel that it's only right that I come to the defense of some of the women when I say that I also do not pronounce the T in my name. There it is, folks. Please, Clay, enough with the quarter-zip blazer combo. See some people. Oh, man. How can you demand that someone relive their worst days and then claim to care? What is this? Demand women share the trauma. You have zero right, and then look at the people. You have zero right to demand women share their trauma on national television, spelled television wrong, and then send them home for refusing to participate in a forced exposition. Shame on you. Shame on you for, listen, Alexandra. Clayton was probably going to send Genevieve home anyway. I don't think that was the deal breaker. Anyway, people get so upset. Can you believe someone would even message him this? What's wrong with people? Most of us actually say it this way, according to my BFF. So the T in Clayton is actually in the South pronounced more as a glottal instead of a hard T sound. It's the same way us Southerners pronounce Dayton, Ohio. Dayton versus Dayton. Yeah, I always said Dayton. But I'm not from the South. Instead of fully pronouncing the T fully, such as in task, we stop the vowel producing the A sound and then immediately switch to the on. Just try it a couple of times. Trust me. Anyway. Okay. Sophia says it's Clayton, Dave. No, how is it that when Clayton is clearly saying... Anyway. Yeah, it must be a New England thing because that's just the way I've always said it. So, hey, new subscriber here. Welcome to the party. HW just subscribed. Thank you so much. Let's see if we have any more voicemails. Oh, look. Oh, no, we do. We have a couple more voicemails there. Sean from Portland, you're up.
Hi, this is Sean from Portland, Oregon. And I have a question. I'm not sure why Clayton divulged what happened in the fantasy suites. I would think maybe like 80% of what goes on in the fantasy suite is sex related. Why did he feel the need to tell? God. It's so bizarre. I think he's still in F-boy mode, like a kid in a candy store, and just wants to sabotage himself. It makes no sense. They all have sex in the fantasy suite. Why tell?
God.
Thank you for the call. I love that you said Clayton is probably stuck in F-boy mode. That seems like a weird video game where it's like, all right, you can play in turbo mode, sport mode, or F-boy mode. And like every F-boy mode, like you're trying to like score, but if like a girl walks by, you just you change your directions and then you crash. Oh, sounds like a video game that would be fun. All right, well, we are out of voicemails. that means we are going to wrap it up here pretty soon, although we're almost back up to 300 people. So, hey, if we hit over 300, how about this? I'll stick around if we stay over 300 people. I'll give 2 minutes to get these numbers over 300. If we can't hit it, I'm going to get out of here. Let's see if we have anything else we can report to you guys from the Reddits or whatever else might be making the news here in the Bachelor world. Let's go to new. Let's just have a look. So now we know the proper pronunciation of Clayton. I feel vindicated in my southern Midwestern accent. So it's Clayton. Okay, good. Well, I'm not saying I was right, but clearly I was right. What can you do? You know what I mean? It's, all right, Blake Monar. Boy, we're going to have so much content tomorrow. Oh, Blake Monar. Can't say I'm surprised with his caption. His caption screams, I'm entitled to any woman I buy drinks for. Dudes at 3 a.m. watching the girl they bought drinks for all night try and leave the bar alone. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's just a joke. What are you gonna do? Since Bachelor Clayton is sick, now we know where in what eps is crying in the previews. Wait, what does that mean? I don't even know what that means. Since Bachelor Fantic is sick, now we know where in what episode blank is crying in the previews. All right, well, I guess we can see this. Gross. They're going to use her being estranged from her family for fodder like they did with Dean. Yeah, that's what's very interesting is Gabby had mentioned that she's estranged from her father, and Gabby dated Dean, right? And now that's just a weird story. That's a weird combination there. Small world. All right. Sophia says we need more voicemails. Veronica says, have I been blocked? No, you haven't been blocked. Why would you think? Who's blocking me? The government's out to get me. You liberals are trying to silence me. Oh, never mind. Okay, moving on. All right. By the way, Veronica, nice YouTube photo there. You have a little selfie. It looks like you're playing with your hair. I can never recognize it because they're so small on my screen. But should I do a fashion awards for people's YouTube icon photos? Should we do that? Try to encourage everyone. I don't know. Just thinking of fun ideas, folks. All right, what else do we have? Going once, going twice. Yeah, I got no more voicemails. Last chance to call it in, 401-213-9828. I'm going to go watch the rest of Inventing Anna. Sophia is medium sauced. JC said Bachelor just started on the West Coast. Wait, already? Oh, yeah, geez. Okay, well, I only have 2 hours off. So I'll give you guys a half hour. I'm going to do it at 10 p.m. till 10:30, all right? West Coast time. And we'll have a little bit of fun. We'll be super goofy. And I'm going to get out of here. So thank you guys all so much. Thank you for everyone who stuck around. Appreciate all of you guys. Hit the like button on the way out. I'm going to give you guys a hard exit, okay? I'm going to give you guys a hard exit. And we'll talk to you guys in a little bit. All right. B Bean says, Dave, tell us a short story from your life. Here's a short story. I'm about to go watch Netflix. All right, folks. Thank you so much for being so good. I appreciate all of you. Aaron Bray, bye. Kate C, bye. Bye. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for all your love. Jen Murphy, have a good evening. Good to see you as always. Everybody else, Bruce. See you guys on the West Coast in a little bit. Bye, everybody. Bye.
You cut the crap.